At 41 years old, Lindsey Vonn has rewritten skiing history once again. In a moment that stunned even longtime World Cup observers, the American legend delivered an astonishing victory in the downhill race in St. Moritz, marking one of the greatest comeback achievements the sport has ever seen. After stepping away from competitive skiing for 5 full years and undergoing major knee surgery, including titanium implants in her right knee, Vonn returned to the circuit last season with a mission. On Friday, that mission became reality as she dominated the field with a performance that looked more like the Vonn of her prime than an athlete in the later stages of her career. Her run was aggressive, clean, and fearless. From the very first turn, it became clear that Vonn had tapped into something special. She built a massive lead of 1.16 seconds after the opening run and refused to ease off in the second. By the time she crossed the finish line, she had secured a near 1-second victory over Austria's Magdalena Egger. The win marked her 44th career World Cup downhill victory and the 83rd World Cup win of her storied career. This triumph is more than a number or a statistic. It represents the culmination of years of painful rehab, uncertainty, and relentless training. Vonn admitted afterward that she had no idea how competitive she would be this season. She felt strong during the summer, but had not yet pushed herself against the world's best. Now, she finally has her answer, and so does everyone else. Lindsey Vonn is not just back. She is a serious contender for Olympic gold once again. Her victory instantly positions her as one of the leading favorites for the downhill event at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, Cortina, a discipline in which she claimed her only Olympic gold back in Vancouver in 2010. And what makes her return even more impressive is that Vonn believes she still has room to grow. She openly discussed areas where she did not ski perfectly, especially in the compression at the bottom of the course. Yet, even with those imperfections, she delivered a performance powerful enough to shatter the previous record for the oldest World Cup race winner. The comeback does not stop here. Vonn is scheduled to race another downhill on Saturday, followed by a Super G on Sunday. Remarkably, she said she feels even stronger in Super G than in downhill, which is an ominous sign for her competitors. If this is how Vonn is skiing early in the season, the rest of the circuit may be facing a very long winter. Her win surpasses the previous age record held by Switzerland's Didier Kiusch, who was 37 when he won a men's Super G in 2012, and breaks the women's record previously set by Italy's Federica Brignone at age 34. At 41, Lindsey Vonn has shown that limits are meant to be challenged, and the expectations placed on athletes can always be surpassed through determination, resilience, and the courage to return when the world believes you are done. What do you think about Lindsey Vonn's comeback? Is this one of the greatest returns in sports history? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more major sports updates and in-depth coverage.